I'm back in Ireland for what is going to be quite the challenge. I have 72 hours to ride as far as I can around this beautiful country, but there's a catch because I'm doing it totally unsupported, no help whatsoever. I'm on my own. How far can I ride? The clock is ticking. Come on, Conor. And that's it. 1 o'clock, Tuesday afternoon. I have 72 hours ahead of me. The clock is going to stop ticking 1 o'clock Friday afternoon. Until then, it's just me and my bike. Time to see how far I can ride round Ireland. And I'm off. Here we go. I've written down on a piece of paper how far I think I'm going to ride. I'm going to get that out at the end to see if it compares with what I actually managed. I'm not sure where I'm actually going to ride, if I'm honest. I've left home in County Waterford in southeast Ireland, and I'm heading southwest, and then probably decide when to sleep. But that is the balance. How much do I sleep? How long do I commit to just adding on the Ks? And it's probably a good time to set out the rules of this challenge. I'm on my own. I'm not allowed to accept any help. I'm going to stop in shops, but I'm not going to let anyone cook for me. Obviously, no hotels. If someone offers me a bed, can't take it. They're the basic rules though. Wow. Okay, 1 hour 20 elapsed, coming up to 30 kilometers. And it is dawning on me that 72 hours is a long time. As always, I've brought too much stuff and it's weighing me down. I forgot my pot, so I've had to borrow my brother-in-law Nigel's, and I couldn't forgo my coffee, so I've bought a stovetop. Next real kind of key point on the ride will be heading into County Cork. Once I'm in Cork, I really am into the unknown, away from the roads I'm used to, and this adventure really starts to begin. Okay, 6 hours 40 elapsed, 136 kilometers in the bank. Starting to feel the legs, if I'm honest. Spirits are high though, pushing on. Night is falling. I'm going to press on for a little bit longer, and I think it's time for a rest.
Oh, 6:25 a.m. Over 17 hours in now. 155k is the current total. Called it a night early, but always good. Time to get up, make some breakfast, and crack on.
Wet night, hasn't dampened the spirits. Bread roll, off we go. To the Atlantic. Feels good to be on the road again. Slightly different weather to what I was experiencing yesterday. Feel like I'm in a cloud forest. .5 hours to go, 186 kilometers done. I'm just trying to limit my brakes, keep riding southwest until the land runs out. Okay, so I've had a stop. I've put a bit of coffee on the gas stove and I've had a cheese sandwich because I'm actually feeling it. Roads the last kind of 40k were just tough going. Okay, I've had a change of heart, change of decision, and I'm now heading north. I've decided to miss Mizzen Head. I think it would have taken the whole day to get there and back and on into some new terrain, so I'm heading north. And there we go, the Atlantic coast. Just passed through Bantry. I made it to sea, and that is a massive buoy for my spirits. This next section of the ride is incredible. I cannot wait for it. So after joining the Atlantic Ocean, I've linked up with the Wild Atlantic Way, which is a route spanning from the south to the north of Ireland. I actually took on the northern section in my Donegal 555 attempt last year, which you may have seen on the channel. I'm now on the southern side. So this little bit is actually called the Ring of Barra. Around 150 kilometre little peninsula. Absolutely stunning. I forgot how beautiful it is around here. But I'm not going to be able to take in the beauty for too long because I'm about to leave this little loop, cut it in half using the Healy Pass, which is one of the hardest climbs you can do in Ireland. So definitely going to be one of the biggest challenges on my route. Excuse me. So, approaching the top of Healy Pass, 6 kilometre climb. Real brute actually with all the bags on. Absolutely incredible up here. Road just snakes up the mountain. Not quite sure where the top is. Where's the top? No answer. This is it, top of Healy Pass. Absolutely covered in fog, always away, but no less spectacular. It's still absolutely beautiful up here. Nothing else left to do now though, really, than drop down. Slow going on the way up. Pretty fast down this one. It's time to go down. .305 kilometres done. So I've been going for 28.5 hours. But from here I'm going to head into Sneem, pick up a few supplies, and I think I'm going to have an early stop tonight. Managed to get to my campsite. It's a good one. It's got a bath. I'm going for a bath.
Coming up to 29 hours to go on my challenge. And rough night, rough night. Absolutely pissed it down all night. I've just been huddled under my tarp really with my sleeping bag done up full, but I'm still damp. Definitely damp.
Okay, just taking stock of the situation, which isn't good really. Everything's wet, soaking, including my sleeping bag, which is just properly just soaked.
How did that happen? It's like a water balloon. How?
All is good though. We roll on. I think we've got 28 hours to go on the challenge. Finally managed to leave the campsite. Such slow going this morning. Must admit, morale pretty low actually after waking up so wet. Either way, I'm carrying on the Ring of Kerry towards Waterville. Then I'm going to head inland through the mountains for some more stunning scenery. Like I've seen past at the 48 hour mark. Worked my way up through the fog. This is close to some of the highest peaks in Ireland. Carron-Two Hill, highest peak just down the road. It's been tough going actually. The rain has absolutely drenched me. My sleeping apparatus is no more, so I don't know what I'm going to do about tonight. I'm still debating that one. But for now, I'm going to descend back down into Killarney, and then it's decision time on what's next. 24 hours to go. "52 hours done, 440 kilometres in the bank, and spirits have improved. I've navigated through the Glencar Mountains, past Carrauntoohil Hill, and I've solved my sleeping problem in Killarney. After much deliberation, I bought another sleeping bag. So, I'm heading on now to the Dingle Peninsula. Inch Beach, one of the most magical places on earth, in my opinion. Thankfully, it is dry arriving here. Bit of chance to dry some stuff because everything is just soaking. Gonna make myself some dinner. I've got a lovely rice pouch to cook up on Nigel's stove. Oh, and for an update for you, 52 hours in, 465 kilometres. It's not over yet. So then, another night. Good to be in bed in a dry sleeping bag. Still not big enough, but it will do. Okay, see you in the morning, everyone. Morning, morning. 3.5 hours to go on my challenge. A slow morning. I've left my final campsite and I've hit the road, the Atlantic on my left, and I'm heading now towards Annaskul, birthplace of one of my heroes. 3 hours to go, time to see what's left in the tank. Just past the Annaskul, birthplace of Tom Crean, polar explorer. Crean actually walked 56 kilometres solo across the Antarctic to rescue a fellow crew member. Just a different breed altogether, one of my heroes. And I think Crean would be looking at me now thinking, what are you doing carrying 2 sleeping bags around and a pot from your brother-in-law Nigel? And he's probably right. Last climb of the trip. Do you see why I chose it now? Conor Pass. 5 kilometres to the top though. View gets a little bit better up there. I've made it up here in about 20 minutes when I was racing, so with all my bags and everything like that, it's gonna be a lot longer. And the clock is ticking, about 45 minutes to go. Time to get to the top. Come on, last little push. And the sun's back out to finish off the trip. Whew. 2.5 Gobert. Conor Pass won't defeat Conor. Come on. Come on, Conor. Last 500 metres of Conor Pass. Need to get the last few kilometres done and get to the top of this absolute giant of a climb. Oh, I've been pushing right from the bottom, nearly there. There's the top. Wow, some view. I forgot how amazing this climb is. Had to really push to get to the top, feeling the legs, but time is still on my side. Still have about 10 minutes to go, which is allowing me a descent, 3 kilometres down into Dingle, just to get in the last bit of distance in this challenge and also enjoy the descent. To the finish. Yeah! 72 hours later, and the end of my adventure. Well, I made it 515 kilometers, which is a little short of my prediction at the start, 750. But it wasn't just about the distance, it was about seeing as many places as I could and seeing my own country in a way I haven't quite done before in a self-supported manner. And I hope I've inspired you to try the same. And in that spirit, let me know in the comments below where you'd most like to ride in 72 hours. Look forward to seeing those responses, and maybe I'll try a few of them myself one day. Anyway, right now I'm off into town to find myself some food that hasn't been cooked by my brother-in-law Nigel's pan. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you on the next video.